Well, we've used Pheasantland for a lot of different reasons, and a lot of it is the quality of the product that we're getting from Pheasantland. But it's more than that, you know, not just saving money, but the ease of use of being able to go to them without having to get quotes for some of these projects, because we know that they're able to compete rather well. Scott Rust, purchasing manager for the city of Sioux Falls. I oversee contracting and procurement for the entire city. Well, it all started with a tour that we were offered by the warden and Stephanie Alwick. I soon realized that there was an opportunity to utilize this workforce and potentially save the city some dollars by tapping into those resources and allowing them to complete some projects that we would normally have completed or purchased through an outside contractor. In the Washington Pavilion, if you get a chance to visit the Science and Discovery Center, you'll see the workmanship of Pheasantland Industries. There are things that they created up there that, in my opinion, it would have cost us thousands of dollars to get done, and they were to do it at a fraction of the price. The atmosphere that they've been able to create in the Science and Discovery Center for those young children up there, allowing them to climb and play on all that stuff up there has been invaluable, in my opinion. So they've done a fantastic job with just meeting our needs. If we have an idea, they just make it come to life. So they've done a nice job up there. The fire department, all of our furniture in all of our bedrooms in our fire departments are provided by Pheasantland Industries. And so that's been a nice relationship that we've had with Pheasantland over the years. However, once we took the tour, we saw that there was other opportunities. Street signs, for example, the 3M film that we can print on, and we can put up murals on walls here in the Science and Discovery Center. The print shop print all of our needs for us as we send them up to them. So it's been a nice relationship there. But it hasn't stopped just there. The metal shop, the wood shop, they all have provided us some sort of product along the way. And whatever we ask them to see if they can do, they don't say no right away. They take a look at it and they look to see if there's a way to get it done with all of their resources up there. So there hasn't been very many no's over the years. It's been a lot, yes, we can do that for you. The main reason we chose Pheasantland is the quality of the product. We get good quality product. They stand behind the product. If we have a problem with it, we need to bring it back. There's usually no issues. They allow us to do that. Does it happen often? No, it outweighs the cost benefit of us having to go out and buy something from another contractor. But the quality, in my opinion, is really, really good. And I think that's one of the reasons that we come up there to source a lot of our needs, but also the price. I mean, you can't beat it. You know, we're supposed to be good stewards of taxpayer dollars, and this is a very good example of how we are very good stewards of taxpayer dollars. And they've actually allowed us to stretch our budget. And that is probably the main reason that we can say that that's how they've impacted us, get more done, take care of our buildings, and take care of what we have across the city, so we can get more done with those budget dollars every year. For example, this room here at the Belbis Theater room here alone, it would cost us almost $200,000 to buy brand new chairs, and we were able to refurbish them for less than $25,000. So we've used them upstairs in the Washington Pavilion, in the Science and Discovery Center. We've used them out at the Premier Center. We've used them in almost every department across the city to help us source our products for all those needs in those departments. Well, first of all, it means quality. At the end of the day, it's priced accordingly. We're very gracious that we do have this benefit being a government agency and the Washington Pavilion being a nonprofit. It's now part of the discussion, well, where are we going to purchase that? Well, let's talk to Pheasantland. They're like the first people we go to when it comes time to talk about getting things repaired, restored, or replaced. They just do a phenomenal job. Hands down, we're able to do more with less, and that's what it comes down to. And again, they've accepted the challenge, so we're very happy to have them as a partner.